Hello there, everybody. How is it going? Extra Crispy here, taking the extended Sorting Hat quiz. You guys can see I'm actually a wizard. Like, I am sitting on an invisible chair. You can't even see it, man. It's not the power of editing. It's not like there's like a blue screen behind me that's chroming out, for lack of a better term, my entire chair. Like, that wouldn't even make any sense, man. Plus, not to mention, I own a wand. Yes, guys, this is a 12-incher right here, man. This is like a foot long from Subway. It cost me $5.99. It's got the core of a pine cone and the stem of a bitch ass Durant snakeskin. I don't know, man. Why did I drag that to my house? But yes, screen in front of you, we do have the extended. You guys, I shrunk myself. That was magic. That was magic, man. Magic Crispy. You can call me. I'm not extra crispy, more on Magic Crispy. And not like Magic Mike, not like that movie, because that would just, it's not what we're about here on this channel, guys. Okay, so as you can see, there's like the 4 different sorting houses out there: Gryffindor, Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff, and Slytherin. People that don't know this about this is a Harry Potter thing. So yeah, there can be some questions here. We're gonna answer them. It's gonna tell me which house I should be in. It's gonna be 100% accurate, man. So it's from Pottermore and stuff, like all the questions on there. So here we go. Do I like Dawn or Dusk more? I will probably have to say out of the two. Because I do like the morning time, because I feel like it's very relaxing, but at the same time, my morning doesn't start till like 11 a.m. So it's not really dawn anymore. Definitely more of a dusk person. You know, you're chilling for the day. Maybe I'm doing some streaming or something like that. So definitely dusk. And ooh, I don't want to be a Hufflepuff. I don't want to be a Slytherin either. Next up, forest or the river. Like, go for a swim in the river, guys. Let's go with a river in this case. Oh my god, man, it's tied up right there. Okay, moon or stars? Huh. The moon definitely is cool. I definitely find myself saying more often, like, wow, the moon looks really cool tonight, instead of like, wow, the stars look great. So I think I'm more of a moon person out of the two. All right, which of the following would you most hate people to call you? Ordinary, ignorant, cowardly, or selfish? So, ordinary as a YouTuber is never a good thing, because you want to like set yourself out from others. So I don't want to be ordinary. Ignorant, like, I know people like associate that word with like just like you're a rude person, but it actually means like you're an unknowing person, like you're ignorant of a situation. Arrogant would be different. So ignorant, like, well, whatever. I know for a fact I don't know a lot about a lot of things out there. Cowardly, whatever. That's your opinion on me. That's fine. I'm not exactly going out there being a daredevil. And then you got selfish, which like I want to feel like people like think I would do stuff for them, like give back to them. So either selfish or ordinary, but as a YouTuber, I would say ordinary would definitely hurt more. Okay, after you, oh man, it's getting dark. After you have died, what would you most like people to do when they hear your name? Miss you but smile, ask for more stories about your adventures, think with admiration of your achievements. I don't care what people think of me after I'm dead. It's what they think of me when I'm alive that counts. There's definitely not truth to that, man. Like, I want people to, like, you know, like what was Crispy's legacy and stuff like that. But I want them to be like, oh my god, like, he accomplished so much, because I'm fine with my accomplishments. If people agree or disagree with those accomplishments, that's on them. Ask for more stories about your adventure. I think I want people to like miss me, because you want to be missed. I want to like leave an effect on the people I care about in my life, and really just the world in general. So I want them to miss me, but not be like sad. Just be like, huh, I miss that guy in his 2K videos. Miss you but smile. All right. How would you like to be known to history? The wise, the good, the great, the bold, or blank? I want to be the great. I want people to look at my YouTube channel and be like, wow, that was a great YouTube channel. I loved it. PewDiePie, man. Something PewDiePie. Yeah. I mean, Slytherin, they're not all bad guys. Wow, I'm literally getting the Kevin Durant house. It's not great. Given the choice, would you rather invent a potion that would guarantee you love, glory, wisdom, or power? I definitely don't want a love potion. I think that's like the worst thing ever. Like forcing somebody to love you. That's like borderline some sketchy stuff up there that would probably not hold up in court. Something that would give me glory. What's the point of glory though if you don't earn it? Wisdom, or so I think it would be like wisdom and power. So what kind of power are we talking? Are we talking like, you know, I get my wand down and I can do whatever with it? Because that would be cool. But wisdom would also make you smart. So if you have, I feel like if you have wisdom, with wisdom comes power. So I'm going to say probably wisdom in this case. Yeah, with wisdom comes power. Because if you were powerful, that's fine. But if you have the smarts to learn how to be powerful, then that's going to be great. And then, of course, you know, love might come with that and glory. Once every century, the flutterby bush produces flowers that adapt their scent to attract the unwary. If it lured you, it would smell of a crackling log fire. It's not a bad smell. The sea, fresh parchment, home, or blank. I don't really know what my home smells like, but I definitely find my home to be like my safe space where it's just like, yes, this is where I want to be. So definitely home. 4 goblets are placed before you. Which would you choose to drink? The foaming, frothing, silvery liquid that sparkles as though containing ground diamonds. That would literally just cut you up on the inside. The smooth, thick, richly purple drink that gives off a delicious smell of chocolate and plums. You know, I never thought of this, but like a plum, like in like a chocolate fondue, that would actually be pretty pristine, bro. The golden liquid so bright that hurts the eye, which makes sunspot dances all around the room. The mysterious black liquid that gleams like ink and gives off fumes that make you see strange visions. That sounds like some stuff going back in the 70s. Just give me the nice chocolate and plum one. It sounds pretty delicious. What type of instrument most pleases your ears? Violin, trumpet, piano, drum. You know, it really depends on who's playing it. I love the piano, but I also like the violin. Mainly because, like, I like Lindsey Sterling playing the violin. Piano, I feel like there's quite a few people out there that can play piano very well to be very soothing to the ears. So I can't give it to Lindsey Sterling just because, like, she's the only violinist I like. So let's go with the piano. You enter an enchanted garden. Wait, enchanted, not uncharted. That's different. Enchanted. That seems like a more interesting story than the enchanted or enchanted. Whatever I'm saying anymore. What would you be most curious to examine first? The silver-leafed tree bearing golden apples. Am I hungry? Because if I'm hungry, it's different. The fat red toadstool that appears to be talking to each other. That would be a little trippy. The bubbling pool in the depths of which something luminous is swirling. The statue of an old wizard with a strangely twinkling eye. Let me go with the bubbling pool, because like, I don't want to get like too close to it, but I'm kind of curious, like, hey, is that like the Loch Ness Monster in there or something like that? That would be kind of curious to me. Okay. 4 boxes are placed before you. Which would you try and open? All 4. Is that an option? The small tortoiseshell box embellishing with gold, inside of which some small creature seems to be squeaking. The gleaming jet black box with a silver lock and key marked with a mysterious rune that you know to be the mark of Merlin. Ooh, I do like the show Merlin. The ornate golden casket standing on a clawed feet or whose inscriptions warns that both secret knowledge and unbearable temptation lie within. The small pewter box, unassuming and plain, just a scratched message bound reading, I opened one for the worthy. Ooh, that would be kind of tempting, but I think I'm going to go with the one marked Merlin. Okay. A troll has gone berserk in the headmaster's study at Hogwarts. It is about to smash, crush, and tear several irreplaceable items and treasures. In which order would you rescue these objects from the Trolls Club, if you could? First, a nearly perfected cure for dragonpox. Then, student records going back 1,000 years. Finally, a mysterious handwritten book full of strange ruins. Okay, so then we got... Okay, so really, in which order would I take these back? I mean, definitely the student records would be last, because if you don't have that on like a backup hard drive or something like that, I know that the wizards don't really tend to associate with muggles, but come on, you can learn a thing or two. Or there's gotta be, like La, or I don't know why I say El, it's not Spanish. I don't know why I have to say like a magic spell, like Wingardium backup information or something, something like that. That would back up information. The cure for dragonpox, I don't know how common a thing that is, because if that's like associated to like the cure for like HIV or cancer, it's like, yeah, that's pretty damn valuable. And then a mysterious handwritten book full of ruins. That would probably be second. So I'm going to go with the pox ruins, because that could be some valuable information. And then finally the other thing there. Okay. Which of the following do you find most difficult to deal with? Hunger, cold, loneliness, boredom, or being ignored? Ooh. I hate being ignored. Being ignored sucks because, like, especially if you know that somebody's ignoring you, it's like you're going out of your way to talk to them, but they're not talking back. That sucks. Boredom is not great, but you can always find something to do. Loneliness, I mean, I feel like at times there's comfort in loneliness, but at the same time, if you're dealing with that on like a daily basis, that can definitely lead to some sad things. And then cold or hunger, I mean, those things are easy to, so definitely between like being ignored and loneliness. Hey, when my girlfriend's not around, I get pretty lonely, but I always know she's gonna be back. So I'm gonna say being ignored is probably the worst, to me at least. Which would you rather have? Oh God, I gotta know words. Which would you rather have? Envied, where would it be envied? Imitated. Do I have to be able to imitate me? Not really. Trusted, praised, liked, or feared. Definitely trust. I want people to like be able to trust me and stuff, so we're gonna go with that. If you could have any power, which would you choose? The power to read minds, the power of invincibility, the power of superhuman strength, the power to speak to animals, the power to change the past, the power to change your appearance at will. Okay, so there's actually a lot to come with these here, because read minds, as like cool as that would be for a little bit, I feel like after a while it would get really annoying and really depressing, where it's like you could seriously see like somebody's true thoughts about you, and you don't really want that. Superhuman strength, I mean, I can lift heavy stuff, okay. Why would you need to change your appearance if you just become invisible? So I'm gonna say out of all these, I like the power of invincibility. It would just be nice. I would find comfort in that no matter where I was, if I wanted to like be by myself, bam, I could become invisible. What are you looking forward to learning at Hogwarts? Apparition and disapparition, transfiguration, flying on a broom, hexes and jinxes, all about magic creatures, how to befriend them, secrets about the castle, every area of magic I can. I mean, you know, if I knew that I was once like non-magical, or at least I thought I was non-magical, then I ended up, you know, finding out I have magic powers and get sent to Hogwarts, I would want to learn about every possible magic thing I could. It would not be just be like limited to one of these things. Which of the following would you most like to study? Centaurs, goblins, merpeople, ghosts, vampires, werewolves, or trolls? Ghost. You and two friends need to cross a bridge guarded by a river troll who insists on fighting one of you before he will let all of you pass. Do you? Attempt to confuse the troll into letting all three of you pass without fighting. Suggest drawing lots to decide which of you will fight. Suggest that all three of you should fight without telling the troll, or volunteer to fight. I would say if you can avoid violence, that's probably the best way to go. So I'm going to say we try to confuse the troll. As far as I know, they're not very smart, so I think that would definitely be plausible and possible. One of your housemates has cheated in a Hogwarts exam by using a self-spelling quill. It's spell check, man. Everybody has it now. Now he has come top of the class in charms, beating you into second place. Professor Flitwick is suspicious of what happened. He draws you to one side after his lesson and asks you whether or not your classmate used a forbidden quill. What do you do? First of all, I know, like, is that the difference between like first place and second? It's just how well you can spell. Like, is spelling that far off? Like, I don't know. Like, how important is spelling? Apparently, it is. Lie and say you don't know. Tell Professor Flitwick that he ought to ask your classmates. Tell Professor Flitwick the truth. If your classmate is prepared to win by cheating, he deserves to be found out. You would not wait to be asked to tell Professor Flitwick the truth. If you knew that somebody was using forbidden quill, you would go to the teacher. I'm not going to snitch, so I'm going to say I don't know. I mean, if he wants to come forward, that's something he wants to live with. That's his choice. I know in my heart how well I really did. I am really, like, spread out here across the board. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. A muggle confronts you and says that you are sure you are a wizard or witch. Do you? Ask what makes them think so. Agree and ask whether they'd like a free sample of a jinx. Agree and walk away, leaving them to wonder whether you are bluffing. Tell them that you are worried about their mental health and or offer to call a doctor. Is this a world that muggles know that wizards and witches exist? Because if that's the case, then it's like, yeah, they're not going to, you can't blame my mental health. But if I'm going to assume this is like, they don't even know what that is. They're just like, you know, it's the Blair Witch Hunt or something. Then I'm gonna be like, what are you talking about? I'm no wizard or witch. Which nightmare? Yeah, how many more questions we got here, man? Okay, we got a few more left. Not too many. Where are we at? Okay. Which nightmare would frighten you most? Standing on top of something very high and realizing suddenly that there are no hand or footholds, nor any barrier to stop you falling. An eye at the keyhole of the dark, windowless room in which you are locked, Waking up to find that neither your friends nor your family have any idea who you are. That would suck. Being forced to speak in such a silly voice that hardly anyone can understand you and everyone laughs at you. I mean, I already got a silly voice as is. I'm going to say probably standing on top of something very tall because you're just like kind of just there and teetering over the edge. Yeah, that would frighten the hell out of me. Which road tempts you most? The wide, sunny, grassy lane, the narrow, dark, lantern-lit alley, the twisting, leaf-snown path through woods, the cobbled street lined with ancient buildings. I'm going down the grassy lane, man. I'm not trying to get involved in any of the other stuff out there. Late at night, walking alone down the street, you hear a peculiar cry that you believe to have a magical source. Do you proceed with caution, keeping one hand on your concealed wand and eye out for any disturbance? Draw your wand to try to discover the source of the noise. Draw your wand and stand your ground with drawn into the shadows to await development. Definitely proceed with caution. Like I would like my wand would be like at the ready and stuff, but you know I'm not gonna like just go and run up to maybe it's like a dog or something like that and need help. I'm not just gonna go freaking flipendo its bitch ass. So yeah. If you were attending Hogwarts, which pet would you take with you? Okay, I'm not gonna read all these, but I think a tabby cat is what I currently have. Kitty Flakes, I believe, is a tabby cat. So that's it. I don't care about the rest of them. I got mine. I'm bringing my cat. Kitty Flakes. Black or white? Kind of associate black with like darkness and stuff, which I like to sleep. Like my eyes are closed, it's black. But if I stare directly into a light, it's white and I can't see. I mean, I don't have a preference. I really don't. I don't. You know, it's just a color to me, man. I'm just gonna say black. I don't really have a preference though. Heads or tails? Always call heads. Left or right? That's a loaded question now, isn't it? I'm right-handed. I'm right-handed. Okay, well, that was the final question, guys. So the final results is 17% Gryffindor, 24% Ravenclaw, 33% Hufflepuff, and 25% Slytherin, guys. I am a Hufflepuff, apparently. I'm a big old puff of Huffle. I don't know, is that good? Do I want to be a Hufflepuff? Well, that's what it is. Guys, hope you all enjoyed this video. Be sure to drop that like, subscribe if you're new to my channel, and peace out, my friends.